Did you know that vegetables marketed as kidney-friendly could actually be accelerating creatinine buildup if you're preparing them wrong? After age 60, your kidneys lose approximately 10% of their filtering capacity per decade, meaning foods that were once safe can become problematic when preparation methods ignore this decline. If you've noticed rising creatinine on your lab reports, persistent lower back discomfort, or unexplained fatigue that worsens throughout the day, your dietary choices might be undermining kidney function rather than supporting it. The consequences extend beyond elevated numbers. Declining glomerular filtration rate leads to waste product accumulation, electrolyte imbalances, and increased cardiovascular risk. What makes this particularly concerning is that many people follow generic vegetable recommendations without understanding which preparation methods extract harmful minerals versus which retain protective compounds. I'm going to reveal 4 vegetables that commonly stress kidneys when eaten improperly, then show you 3 evidence-based options that genuinely support creatinine reduction when prepared correctly. Chronic kidney disease affects approximately 15% of American adults, with prevalence increasing dramatically after age 60 as kidney tissue naturally ages and nephrons, the functional filtering units, gradually decline. Your kidneys process approximately 180 liters of blood daily, removing metabolic waste, including creatinine, while balancing electrolytes like potassium, phosphorus, and sodium. When kidney function drops below 60% of normal, this delicate regulatory system begins failing, meaning foods that healthy kidneys handle easily can overwhelm compromised organs. The challenge is that conventional nutrition advice treats all vegetables as universally healthy, ignoring critical differences in mineral content and preparation impact. Research from nephrology centers reveals that specific vegetables contain compounds that either support or stress kidney function, depending entirely on how you prepare and consume them. Raw versus cooked, skin-on versus peeled, portion size and combination with other foods all dramatically influence whether a vegetable helps or harms. Your creatinine levels respond to these dietary patterns within days, yet most people receive only vague guidance about eating more vegetables without the specific preparation protocols that determine success versus failure. Number 4, raw spinach and high oxalate greens. Leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and beet greens are celebrated for their nutrient density, but consuming them raw or in large quantities creates serious problems for anyone with elevated creatinine or reduced kidney function. These vegetables contain extremely high oxalate levels. Spinach provides approximately 750 milligrams of oxalate per cup when raw. Oxalates are organic compounds that bind with calcium in your body, forming crystals that can deposit in kidney tissue, contributing to stone formation and directly damaging the nephrons responsible for filtering waste. The mechanism involves both acute and chronic kidney stress. When you consume high oxalate vegetables, these compounds enter your digestive tract and are absorbed through intestinal walls into your bloodstream. Your kidneys must then filter and excrete these oxalates through urine. However, when kidney function is already compromised, this excretion becomes inefficient. Oxalates accumulate in kidney tissue, where they crystallize and cause inflammatory responses. Research published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that patients with stage 3-4 chronic kidney disease who consumed high oxalate diets showed accelerated decline in glomerular filtration rate compared to those limiting oxalate intake. The potassium content compounds this problem significantly. Raw spinach contains approximately 840 milligrams of potassium per cup, an amount that challenges kidneys struggling to regulate this critical electrolyte. Unlike healthy kidneys that efficiently excrete excess potassium, damaged kidneys allow it to accumulate in blood, creating hyperkalemia. This condition directly affects cardiac electrical conductivity, potentially causing irregular heartbeats or dangerous arrhythmias. The combination of high oxalates and high potassium creates a double burden that forces already stressed kidneys to work overtime. Beyond immediate mineral concerns, raw leafy greens present absorption challenges. These vegetables contain compounds that interfere with nutrient bioavailability, meaning your body struggles to extract beneficial vitamins and antioxidants while still processing the problematic minerals. The fibrous structure of raw greens also requires significant digestive effort, potentially causing bloating and discomfort that indirectly affects kidney function through increased abdominal pressure and reduced blood flow. Hidden sources multiply the risk. Many people consume raw spinach in salads, smoothies, and juice cleansers without tracking total oxalate or potassium intake. A single green smoothie might contain 2 cups of raw spinach plus other high oxalate ingredients like almonds or beets, creating an oxalate bomb that overwhelms kidney capacity. Store-bought green juices often concentrate these compounds further, providing dangerous levels in seemingly healthy beverages. Number 3. Tomatoes and high potassium. Nightshades. Tomatoes, potatoes, and other nightshade vegetables contain moderate to high potassium levels that become problematic for compromised kidneys, especially when consumed in typical American portions. A single medium tomato provides approximately 290 milligrams of potassium, while a cup of tomato sauce contains 500 milligrams. When you consider that people with kidney disease should limit potassium to 3,000 milligrams daily, depending on disease stage, tomato-based dishes can quickly consume a large portion of this budget. The potassium regulation challenge operates through kidney hormone systems. Normally, your kidneys work with aldosterone, a hormone that promotes potassium excretion, to maintain blood levels within a narrow, safe range of 3.5 to 5.0 milliequivalents per liter. When kidney function declines below 50%, this system loses effectiveness. Potassium that should be eliminated instead accumulates in blood, causing muscle weakness, fatigue, and potentially life-threatening cardiac complications. Research in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases found that CKD patients in the highest potassium intake quartile showed 1.5 times greater risk of hyperkalemia-related hospitalizations compared to those in the lowest quartile. The hidden danger lies in processed tomato products. While fresh tomatoes contain concerning potassium levels, concentrated forms like tomato paste, sauce, and ketchup contain even higher amounts because water removal during processing concentrates minerals. A quarter cup of tomato paste, a common ingredient in recipes, provides approximately 340 milligrams of potassium. Many people unknowingly consume multiple servings daily through pasta sauces, soups, and condiments, creating cumulative potassium loads that stressed kidneys cannot handle. Phosphorus additives in processed tomato products create additional complications. Many canned tomatoes and prepared sauces contain phosphoric acid or other phosphate-based preservatives that elevate blood phosphorus levels. Damaged kidneys struggle to excrete excess phosphorus, leading to mineral and bone disorders characterized by calcium loss from bones and dangerous calcification in blood vessels and soft tissues. This process directly accelerates kidney disease progression through vascular damage. The acidity of tomatoes presents another consideration. These vegetables are naturally acidic, and when consumed in large quantities, they can contribute to metabolic acidosis, a condition where excess acid accumulates in blood. Kidneys normally buffer this acid through bicarbonate excretion, but compromised kidneys lose this capacity. Chronic metabolic acidosis accelerates muscle breakdown, generating additional creatinine that further elevates blood levels and worsens lab results. Number 2, raw carrots in excessive quantities. While carrots contain a beneficial beta-carotene and are lower in potassium than many vegetables, consuming them raw in large quantities creates problems through concentrated natural sugars and potential vitamin G toxicity. A medium raw carrot contains approximately 6 grams of sugar, primarily in the form of sucrose and glucose, that, when consumed in typical juice portions, can spike blood sugar and contribute to the glycemic stress that damages kidney tissue. Carrot juice enthusiasts often consume 8 to 16 ounces daily, equivalent to 6 to 10 whole carrots, providing 36-60 grams of concentrated sugar without the fiber that would slow absorption. The blood sugar mechanism directly impacts kidney health through advanced glycation end products formation. When blood glucose elevates after consuming concentrated carrot juice or excessive raw carrots, sugar molecules bind to proteins throughout your body, including in kidney tissue. These glycated proteins cause inflammation, oxidative stress, and progressive scarring of glomeruli, the kidney's filtering units. Research published in Diabetes Care demonstrated that patients with poorly controlled blood sugar showed significantly faster kidney function decline, with each 1% increase in HbA1c corresponding to increased proteinuria and decreased GFR. The vitamin A concentration issue becomes relevant with regular high-dose consumption. While vitamin A is essential for health, excessive intake, particularly from supplements or concentrated juices, can accumulate in your body because it's fat-soluble. Your kidneys play a role in vitamin A metabolism, and when compromised, they struggle to regulate levels appropriately. Chronic vitamin A excess can cause additional kidney stress through calcium metabolism, interference, and potential direct toxicity to kidney cells. Raw carrots also contain moderate oxalate levels, approximately 5 milligrams per medium carrot, that become significant when consumed in large quantities. While this is substantially lower than spinach, people drinking daily carrot juice may consume 50 to 60 milligrams of oxalates from this source alone, contributing to total oxalate burden alongside other dietary sources. The cumulative effect across multiple meals and snacks can push total oxalate intake into problematic ranges for compromised kidneys. The fiber removal during juicing eliminates the beneficial compounds that would slow sugar absorption and support gut health. Whole carrots contain approximately 2 grams of fiber each, helping moderate blood sugar response and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that research suggests may protect kidney function through anti-inflammatory mechanisms. Juicing strips away these benefits while concentrating sugars and minerals. Number 1. Beets and their concentrated oxalates. Beets represent one of the highest oxalate vegetables commonly recommended for health, containing approximately 675 milligrams of oxalate per cup when raw. This extreme concentration makes them particularly dangerous for anyone with elevated creatinine or reduced kidney function, as the oxalate load overwhelms the kidney's excretion capacity and promotes crystal formation within kidney tissue. The vibrant red color that makes beets appealing comes from betalain pigments, but this visual appeal masks the serious mineral burden these vegetables create. The oxalate kidney damage pathway is well established in nephrology research. When you consume high oxalate foods like beets, oxalate molecules enter your bloodstream and travel to your kidneys for filtration. In healthy kidneys with normal function, most oxalates are efficiently excreted through urine. However, when kidney function drops below 60%, stage 3 chronic kidney disease, this excretion becomes impaired. Oxalates accumulate in kidney tubules, where they bind with calcium to form calcium oxalate crystals. These crystals cause direct mechanical damage to tubular cells, trigger inflammatory responses, and can aggregate into stones that cause acute obstruction and pain. Research in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology examined dietary oxalate intake patterns in over 3,000 CKD patients and found that those in the highest oxalate consumption quartile showed 40% faster progression to end-stage kidney disease compared to those in the lowest quartile. The study controlled for other risk factors including diabetes, hypertension, and baseline kidney function, isolating oxalate's independent contribution to decline. Beets, as one of the highest oxalate vegetables, were specifically identified as a problematic food for regular consumption. The potassium content adds additional stress. A cup of cooked beets contains approximately 518 milligrams of potassium, well over 1/4 of the daily limit for many CKD patients. This combination of extreme oxalates and high potassium creates compounding burdens that force compromised kidneys to work simultaneously on multiple fronts. Filtering oxalates, excreting potassium, and managing the inflammatory responses both compounds trigger. The cumulative effect accelerates nephron damage and functional decline. Beet juice concentrates these problems exponentially. A single 8-ounce glass of beet juice might contain the equivalent of 3 to 4 whole beets, providing over 2,000 milligrams of oxalates and 1,500 plus milligrams of potassium in one serving. People consume these juices thinking they're supporting health through nitrate-rich superfoods, unaware they're creating acute kidney stress. The nitrates that provide cardiovascular benefits in healthy individuals become problematic when kidneys cannot properly excrete the byproducts. Hidden beet exposure occurs through processed foods and supplements. Beet powder appears in protein powders, energy bars, and wellness supplements marketed for athletic performance or blood pressure support. These products concentrate oxalates while removing fiber and water content that would dilute mineral absorption, creating particularly problematic formulations for kidney health. Understanding which vegetables genuinely support kidney function requires shifting from generic health advice to kidney-specific preparation of protocols. The 3 options I'm about to reveal aren't just less harmful. They actively support creatinine reduction through specific mechanisms backed by nephrology research. These vegetables provide essential nutrients while controlling the minerals that stress compromised kidneys. Number 3. Properly prepared cucumbers. Cucumbers represent one of the safest and most beneficial vegetables for kidney health when consumed fresh and unprocessed. Their primary strength lies in exceptional water content, approximately 96%, that supports hydration and gentle diuretic action without mineral overload. This high water content helps dilute blood concentrations of waste products, including creatinine, supporting kidney filtration efficiency. A cup of sliced cucumber contains only 150 milligrams of potassium and 24 milligrams of phosphorus, making it safe even for advanced CKD patients who must strictly control mineral intake. The hydration mechanism directly supports kidney function through increased glomerular filtration rate. When you're properly hydrated, blood volume expands slightly, improving blood flow through kidneys' delicate capillary networks. This enhanced perfusion allows more efficient waste removal without requiring increased kidney workload. Research published in Nephrology Dialysis Transplantation found that patients who maintained optimal hydration showed slower kidney function decline over 5 years, compared to chronically dehydrated individuals, suggesting that simple hydration strategies meaningfully impact disease progression. Cucumbers contain modest antioxidant compounds, including flavonoids and tannins, that provide anti-inflammatory benefits to kidney tissue. While not as concentrated as some other vegetables, these compounds contribute to overall antioxidant defense, without the mineral burdens that make other antioxidant-rich foods problematic. The vitamin K in cucumber skin supports proper calcium metabolism, potentially reducing the vascular calcification that accelerates kidney disease. Preparation is straightforward but critical. Choose fresh cucumbers and wash thoroughly to remove pesticide residues. Leave the skin intact whenever possible, as it contains additional fiber and nutrients. Slice into rounds or sticks for convenient snacking, or add to salads for hydration and crunch. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice adds flavor and provides citrate, a compound that may help prevent calcium-based kidney stones. The critical mistake is consuming pickled cucumbers, which undergo brining that adds 300 to 800 milligrams of sodium per serving. This sodium load causes fluid retention, elevates blood pressure, and forces kidneys to work harder, completely negating the benefits of fresh cucumber. Always choose fresh, raw preparation to maximize kidney protection. Ideal portions range from 1-2 cups daily, providing hydration and nutrients without excessive volume. The cost-effectiveness is remarkable. Cucumbers cost approximately $1–2 each and provide multiple servings. This makes them an accessible kidney-friendly option for people on any budget. Consume cucumbers mid-morning or afternoon as snacks, or include them in lunch and dinner meals for consistent hydration support throughout the day. Number 2. Cooked and drained. Bell peppers. Red, yellow, and orange bell peppers provide exceptional vitamin C and antioxidant support, while maintaining low potassium and phosphorus levels when properly prepared. A half cup of cooked red bell pepper contains approximately 150 milligrams of potassium, manageable for most CKD patients, while providing over 150% of daily vitamin C requirements. This vitamin C concentration supports collagen formation, immune function, and serves as a potent antioxidant that protects kidney tissue from oxidative damage. The antioxidant mechanism involves neutralizing reactive oxygen species that would otherwise damage kidney cell membranes and DNA. Bell peppers contain multiple carotenoids, including beta-carotene, lycopene, and lutein, that work synergistically to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher dietary carotenoid intake correlated with slower kidney function decline in older adults, suggesting these compounds provide meaningful renal protection. The preparation method significantly impacts mineral content and safety. Raw bell peppers contain higher potassium concentrations than cooked versions because cooking in water causes some potassium to leach out. To maximize safety, slice bell peppers into strips or chunks and boil in water for 3 to 5 minutes until slightly softened. Drain thoroughly and discard the cooking water, which contains the leached potassium. This simple step reduces potassium content by approximately 25% while maintaining vitamin C and antioxidant levels. Roasting provides an alternative preparation that concentrates flavors while maintaining nutrient content. Cut bell peppers in half, remove seeds, and roast at 400 degrees so for 15-20 minutes until edges begin browning. The slight caramelization enhances natural sweetness without adding sugar or harmful compounds. Avoid charring, which can produce acrylamides that create additional detoxification burden. Common mistakes include stuffing bell peppers with high protein, high phosphorus fillings like ground meat and cheese. These additions transform a kidney-friendly vegetable into a problematic meal. Instead, stuff with small portions of quinoa, cooked zucchini, and herbs for a balanced, lower protein option. Another error is consuming raw bell peppers in excessive quantities. While lower in potassium than many raw vegetables, portions exceeding 1 cup can still provide concerning mineral loads for advanced CKD. Ideal portions are 1/2 to 3/4 cup of cooked bell peppers per meal, consumed once or twice daily. This provides substantial antioxidant benefits while controlling mineral intake. Cost varies by season, but averages $1 to $2 per pepper, providing 2 to 3 servings each. Store leftovers in airtight containers for up to 4 days, making meal prep efficient. Add cooked bell peppers to eggs, stir-fries, soups, or enjoy as a colorful side dish. Number 1. Double-boiled, low-potassium cabbage. Cabbage, particularly green and Napa varieties, provides exceptional kidney support when prepared using the double boiling method that drastically reduces potassium while preserving beneficial compounds. Raw cabbage contains moderate potassium at approximately 150 milligrams per cup, but double boiling can reduce this to 75-90 milligrams, making it extremely safe even for advanced CKD. Cabbage contains glucosinolates and other sulfur compounds that research suggests support detoxification pathways and reduce inflammation throughout the body, including kidney tissue. The double boiling technique is critical for maximizing safety. Chop cabbage into bite-sized pieces and place in a pot of boiling water. Boil for 3 minutes, then drain completely and discard the water. Refill the pot with fresh boiling water and boil the cabbage for another 3 to 5 minutes until tender. This second boiling extracts additional potassium that the first boil loosened but didn't fully remove. Drain thoroughly again and serve immediately or incorporate into recipes. The glucosinolate compounds in cabbage break down into metabolites including indole-3-carbinol and sulforaphane that demonstrate anti-inflammatory and potentially anti-fibrotic properties in research studies. While most research focuses on cancer prevention, the anti-inflammatory mechanisms likely benefit kidney tissue by reducing the chronic inflammation that accelerates nephron loss. A study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that cruciferous vegetable consumption correlated with reduced inflammatory markers in CKD patients. Cabbage provides substantial fiber, approximately 2 grams per cup cooked, that supports gut health and may indirectly benefit kidneys through the gut-kidney axis. Emerging research suggests that gut bacteria produce metabolites that either protect or harm kidney function, and fiber feeds beneficial bacteria that generate protective short-chain fatty acids. This connection represents a promising area where simple dietary fiber from vegetables like cabbage may influence kidney health beyond just mineral control. Preparation versatility makes cabbage easy to incorporate regularly. After double boiling, sauté with small amounts of olive oil and garlic for a flavorful side dish. Add to vegetable soups for bulk and nutrients without excessive minerals. Mix into grain-based dishes like fried rice for added texture and fiber. Avoid creamy preparations or high-sodium seasonings that negate the benefits. Common mistakes include eating raw cabbage in coleslaws, which provides higher potassium and can cause digestive discomfort through fermentation in the gut. Another error is cooking cabbage in broth or stock that you then consume. This reintroduces the leached potassium. Always discard cooking water to maximize mineral reduction. Using red cabbage instead of green increases anthocyanin antioxidants, but also slightly increases potassium, so green or Napa varieties are safer for strict mineral control. Ideal portions are 3/4 to 1 cup of double-boiled cabbage per meal, consumed once or twice daily. A medium head of cabbage costs $2 to $4 and provides 8 to 12 servings, making it among the most cost-effective, kidney-friendly vegetables available. Cabbage stores well refrigerated for weeks, and double-boiled portions can be refrigerated for up to 5 days, supporting efficient meal preparation. Implementing these kidney-specific vegetable strategies requires systematic integration. Week 1, eliminate the 4 problematic vegetables: raw spinach, tomatoes, raw carrots in juice form, and beets, replacing them with the 3 safe options. Focus on cucumbers initially, as they require no cooking and provide immediate hydration benefits. Track your daily intake and note any changes in energy, swelling, or overall well-being. Week 2, add properly prepared bell peppers to your routine. Batch cook several peppers at once using the boiling or roasting method, storing portions in containers for easy meal addition throughout the week. This preparation approach makes kidney-friendly eating sustainable rather than overwhelming. Combine cucumbers and bell peppers in the same meals for variety and complementary nutrients. Week 3, introduce double-boiled cabbage using the specific preparation technique. The double boiling step is non-negotiable for maximizing potassium reduction. Single boiling is insufficient for advanced CKD. Prepare larger batches that last several days to minimize daily cooking effort. By this point, you should have 3 reliable vegetables rotating through your meals, providing consistent kidney support. Monitor lab results over 8 to 12 weeks to assess impact. While individual responses vary, many patients report reduced creatinine levels, improved energy, and decreased swelling when consistently following kidney-specific preparation protocols. Work with your healthcare provider to adjust strategies based on your specific kidney function, stage, and other health conditions. Your kidneys face increasing challenges after age 60 as natural aging reduces filtering capacity while accumulated damage from years of processing waste takes its toll. The 4 vegetables I revealed, raw spinach, tomatoes, raw carrots in excess, and beets, commonly appear in healthy diets yet create serious mineral and oxalate burdens that compromised kidneys struggle to manage. The 3 evidence-based alternatives, fresh cucumbers, properly cooked bell peppers, and double-boiled cabbage, provide essential nutrients while controlling the specific minerals that stress kidney function. These aren't minor dietary adjustments. Research shows that mineral-controlled vegetable intake directly influences creatinine levels and disease progression rates. Your preparation methods matter as much as your food choices. Start today with one simple swap, replacing a problematic vegetable with a kidney-specific alternative, and build from there as your confidence grows.